have this idea. What theories would exist if Chapter 3 was released by itself? Like, I don't know, like last year or something, and between this and the next chapter, there's like a year gap or some shit. I don't know, like how we're waiting for 2026 for the Chapter 5. So, here's a disclaimer. Pause it if you want. I don't really care. And now, here's another disclaimer. No pre-existing theories are here. Like, if I have, I've seen the thumbnails, but otherwise, I'd never actually watched those videos. And these are otherwise theories I believe would exist if Chapter 3 came out by itself. So, starting off, Tenna is dead. Chapter ends with Tenna getting cleaved. As far as everyone can tell, he is dead until Chapter 4 confirms it, quotation marks. What I mean by that is that the Chapter 4 confirms it, quotation marks, because, oh, Gerson is brought back to life because of the Dark World, so that technically confirms that Tenna is dead in some weird sort of parallel way. I could see people believing that, and he will be supposed to be have died no matter what due to the other root existing. But the thing is, the prophecy never says he's supposed to die, he just says that he gets cleaved. So there's that, and so I believe that would probably be like a very big theory, or at least a belief that the fandom has for until like Chapter 4 comes out. So the next one is Chris killed a death, or knows what happened and feels responsible. The quotation marks evidence for this is how the Gumball secret room is parallels to purgatory. Purgatory could be also indicate in some interpretations as somebody being lost or lost their way, lost girl, and the implications of that, and how the egg room is paralleled as a murder scene or finding a corpse. At least that's how I interpreted it the first time I saw it, and Chris feels as if they stopped it and or witnessed this or whatever. I know I'm kind of breaking my own rule here about because this is already kind of suspected generally, but but I don't think anyone's talked about it this way specifically. With the whole, that Chris is probably more directly responsible than we originally thought, and or killed them, or that kind of stuff, right? This actually builds onto my next little crack theory here, is that Death is she's dead, and that this is her spirit or amalgamite equivalent. Of course, this is only for real Death is Night believers, only for that, only for people who believe that Death is Night believers only. So yeah, only if you're a true Death is Night believers only. And so that being said, the Night, rather than the fandom believing it's Death, they think it's her ghost or an amalgamite equivalent. When Chapter 4 releases, they will believe it was confirmed, quotation marks again, due to Gerson, being brought back because of the Dark World. But Susie seeing someone in the Light World is either going to be dismissed as evidence, or evidence that it's an amalgamite-like situation. I could completely see that. Thoughts is that Chris doesn't actually like hurting their friends because the Knight wants to like destroy the world and shit, and so I see the Chris accidentally killed the Death thing sort of be debunked or whatever, or like right away. So why the fuck are they teaming up with the Knight? I don't know. Leave your crack theories below.